Good morning to all. Myself Karthikeyan, AP for CSE. So today we are going to discuss about cloud computing, what is cloud computing, and then cloud deployment and service models. So first we are going to see the introductions. So what is cloud computing? So cloud computing provides a means by which we can access the applications as utilities over the internet. So we are using the cloud platform. We have to store massive storage. Massive amount of data can be stored in the cloud. So when we are storing on the cloud, whenever we need the data, we can access applicable. So it allows create, configure, and then customize applications online. With the cloud computing, users can access database resources via internet from anywhere and long as they need without worrying about any maintenance and management of actual resources. So what is cloud? So cloud refers network or internet. We can have internet facility or network. So we can use the cloud platforms. So which is represented as remote locations. The remote locations we can store massive amount of data. So the network means we can use private networks, that is wireless, LAN, VPN. So these are the networks. So we can use the emails or conferencing and then customer relationship management, all run in the cloud platforms. So what is cloud computing? Cloud computing refers manipulating, configuring, and then accessing the applications online. So it offers online data storage, infrastructure, and applications. So these are the architecture of cloud computing. So the basic concept we are going to see about the following are the working models of the cloud computing. So first one is deployment and service models. The deployment models, we have 4 types. First one is public, private, and hybrid cloud. So it can define the type of access to the cloud. So how we are going to access the cloud, where the cloud is located. So the cloud can have any of the 4 types. So these are the overall the diagram of the deployment models. So the first one is public cloud. So the public cloud allows systems or services to be easily accessible to the general public. So public cloud may be less secure because of the openness. So public cloud generally we are using normally we are using email. We are using email can be accessed anywhere by the peoples, and then private cloud. So private cloud allows the system or services to be accessible within an organizations. So it offers increased security because of its private nature. So private cloud in the IT organization, IT industry, so their privacy may be very secure. No other people cannot access the data on the IT industry. So third one is community cloud. So the community cloud allows systems, services to be accessible by group of organizations. So last one is hybrid. So hybrid is the mixture of both public and private cloud. So however the critical activities are performed using the private cloud. So non-critical activities that can be performed using public cloud. So next we are going to see about some of the cloud examples for the public cloud, private cloud, community cloud, and then hybrid cloud. So for public cloud, if we take public cloud examples, Gmail, Google Drive, Microsoft OneDrive, or Dropbox. So the students use normally using the Google Drive in order to store the data for their readiness. So for example, they can the Google Drive, they are sharing the assignments and then books, and then whatever their reading habits we can store on the online. So next one is public cloud. So in the public cloud, for example, OpenStack or VMware private. So bank stores customer records on its own private cloud for better security. So next one is community cloud. So community, for example, community cloud means a government sector or healthcare sectors or university research oriented. And then NPTEL, for example, we can say the NPTEL. NPTEL is a community cloud. Hybrid means, for example, AWS, Google, and then Microsoft Azure. So these are the hybrid cloud. So these are the deployment models. The deployment overview is public, private, hybrid, and then so service models. Cloud service models. So three types: infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and then software as a service. So service model reference models which the cloud computing is based. So first one is infrastructure. Infrastructure is the most basic level of service. So each of the service models make use of the underlying service model. So infrastructure as a service, for example, we can say these are the real-time scenario for the IaaS. An online shopping company uses AWS EC2 or to host its website during the festival sales and increase server capacity when traffic rises. Infrastructure. So platform as a services means the Google Cloud, they are providing the platforms. We can download any softwares and we can use the infrastructures. So for example, the mobile applications using Google App Engine and deploy it without configuring the services. So last one is service oriented architecture. So last one is SaaS. A college uses Google Classroom and Microsoft Teams for online classes for students taking assignment submission and communication. So these are the infrastructure, platform, and software as a services. So for real examples, IaaS means we can use Amazon, Microsoft Azure, or virtual machines, Google Cloud. So platform as a service, we can say examples, Google App Engines, and then Microsoft Azure, Hot, OpenShift, and Hero Red. Software as a service means Gmail, Google Workspace, and Microsoft 365, Zoom, and Salesforce. So these are the examples for the service models. So these are the some of the IaaS examples: Wizard, and then GoGrid, NTT Communications, Termark, and then AT&T. So these are the full view of the what is cloud computing, and then what is deployment models, and then what is the service models. So the deployment models we have seen already about what is public cloud, private cloud. So these are the and then service models we have seen about IaaS, PaaS, and then SaaS. So these are the overview of the deployment service models, and then what is cloud and cloud definitions. Okay, thank you.